Hello everybody, let's continue the topic where we left yesterday. So yesterday we left at the ratios, trigonometric ratios. The shortcut to learn it is soh, kah, toa. How do we learn it is sine theta equals to opposite upon hypotenuse, cos theta equals to adjacent upon hypotenuse, and then tan theta equals to opposite upon adjacent. We also learned that tan theta equals to sin theta upon cos theta, and similarly we have 6 reciprocal ratios. For example, let's say sin theta is x, cos theta is y. What becomes tan theta is x by y. Then we did the reciprocal ratios which were cosecant theta. I told you opposite of sin theta is cosecant theta, s and c. Cosecant theta is going to be 1 over x, cos theta secant theta, which is going to be 1 by y, tan theta is cot theta, which is going to be this is x by y, so this is going to be y by x. That means cos theta upon sin theta. Okay, these were the 6 main ratios. Then we did a graph paper where we learnt a word after school to college. After school to college. This is A, S, T, C. All are positive. Only sine and its opposite. What is the opposite of sine? Cosecant. Only they are positive. Only tan and cot are positive. Only cos and secant theta are positive. This is what we did yesterday. Now introducing a new word for you, which is a unit circle. Unit. Unit means 1 in maths. So if I am drawing a circle and its radius is 1. So this is a unit circle. What is a unit circle? Where the radius is 1. Radius is 1 and at the origin. If this is my graph and this is my origin, from the origin it is 1 unit far, so I'll call this unit circle. What is this? Unit circle. Now, any value, I'm saying any value on the unit circle can be written as x and y, x coordinate and y coordinate. Now both these coordinates x and y, what do they represent? X is sine theta, y is cos theta. X is sine theta and y is cos theta. Okay, and this proves, like, if this is my unit circle and let me draw a triangle like this over here. Alright, this is my radius, and for this triangle this is my hypotenuse. This hypotenuse is 1. This distance is x. This is y. So by using Pythagoras theorem, can I say x square plus y square equals to 1? This is our first identity as well. X is sine theta and cos theta. So we say sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1. Is this clear? What did I say? Unit circle where the hypotenuse is 1, the radius is 1, and it lies on the 4 planes. Like it lies on the graph paper where I draw a triangle. This hypotenuse is 1. This x square plus y square is going to give you 1. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1. If I give you the value of sine theta, you can easily find the value of cos theta from here. And if something is like this, you are given 2 values and you have to check. You have to check whether it lies on a unit circle or not. Just do sine square theta plus cos square theta, which is equal to 1. Clear? Let's do a question based upon it. It says point. You are given a point and it lies on the unit circle. You have to find the values. You have to find this value of y. Okay, this is a point. This is a point 2 by 3. 2 by 3 comma y. This lies. The question says that itself lies. If this lies on the unit circle, if it lies on unit circle, then x square plus y square is going to give you 1. So can I say 2 by 3 whole square plus y square equals to 1 minus 4 by 9. Alright, 1 minus 4 by 9, and it is going to give you 5 by 9. This is the value of y square. That means y is plus minus under root 5 by 9. Is this clear? Plus minus root 5 by 9. Is this clear? These are the two values. Now you'll see that there are two values of y. What does it mean? If this is my unit circle, when it is going to be a unit circle? When the radius is 1. 2 by 3 comma y. Where is 2 by 3? 2 by 3 lies somewhat like on this plane only, on this x-axis. 2 by 3 lies here. Now at this point, at this 2 by 3, there are two corresponding values of y. One value, two value. There are 2 points where this line intersects. So that is the reason there are two values of x. Else, otherwise, the main core concept is whenever you have 2 points on the unit circle, they are x and y coordinates. So x square plus y square is going to give you 1. That means sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1 always. Clear? Another question we have. This is the question. It says there is a point 5 by 13 and minus 12 by 13 on a unit circle. You have to draw the diagrams and find all the ratios. Okay, it gives that this is the point on the unit circle. So how do we draw the diagram? This is our quadrants. Okay, I am making a circle around it. Now plus and minus. Chalo, let's make a circle. Let's make 4 quadrants over here. First quadrant, second, third, fourth. Alright. For the first quadrant, both the values are positive. For this quadrant, x is negative, y is positive. For this quadrant, x is negative, and y is also negative. For this quadrant, x is positive and y is negative. Now look at this. What are the 2 points? 5 by 13, comma, minus 12 by 13. Plus and minus. It's going to lie somewhat here. In which quadrant? Fourth quadrant. So we can draw it like this. This is a 90 degree. This is going to be 1. Alright. And the value of x is 5 by 13. Y is minus 12 by 13. This distance. Alright. We know the value of x. We know the value of y. Can we do it like this? X square plus y square equals to, what is this? Hypotenuse square. That means 5 by 13 whole square plus is going to be x square. 25 over 13 square is and this is going to be 169 over 169, which is equal to 1, which is equal to h square. So this proves that these 2 points lie on the unit circle. So this is your diagram, and this is where you will find the value of h square. Alright, that means the value of h is 1, and these 2 are my other coordinates. Now it asks to find the ratios. How are we going to find the ratios? Cos theta, sin theta, tan theta, secant theta. Let's write cos above and sin below. Sin above and cos theta. Cosecant theta and cot theta. Our trick is S is O by H. Adjacent upon hypotenuse, opposite upon adjacent, and these are the reciprocals. Alright. Now let's fill in the values over here. So my theta is this. So this is going to be opposite upon hypotenuse, minus 12 by 13 over 1. Answer is this. Okay. Cos theta, adjacent upon hypotenuse, 5 by 13 over 1. Tan theta is opposite upon adjacent, or sin theta upon cos theta, minus 12 by 13 divided by 5 by 13, which is going to give me minus 12 by 13. This flips 13 goes up, 5 comes down. So the answer for this is minus 12 over 5. And for these three ratios, you are just going to reciprocate the above ones. Secant is opposite of cos. 13 by 5, 13 by minus 12, and 5 by negative 5 by 12. So this is your unit circle. What you have to learn is x square plus y square equals to 1. Sin square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. If you are given a question, find the value of the hypotenuse, draw the diagram, and then use the trick to find all the 6 ratios. Okay? Alright, so here's a question for you. It says cos theta equals to 1 by 5 and theta is in the 4th quadrant. That means this is my 4th quadrant, theta lies over here. You have to find all the other ratios. One ratio is given. How many ratios are there? 6. Out of those 6, 1 is already given. You have to find the other 5. You are supposed to draw the diagram like this. Alright, this is your 90 degree, this is your theta. Cos theta is 1 by 5. Now what is cos? Cos is adjacent upon hypotenuse. That means this 1 value is adjacent and this 5 value is your hypotenuse. This is my theta. That means this value is 5 and this value is 1. Using the Pythagoras theorem, you can easily find this value. Let's suppose this is x. X square plus 1 square equals to 5 square. X square equals to 25 minus 1. X square equals to 24 under root 24. Alright, you can make it as the factors of 2. How do we do it? Prime factorization. 2, 12, 2, 6, 2, 3 and this. So 2 times 2 times 2 times 3, value of x. This forms a pair, so it will come outside as 1. 2 root 6 and this is plus minus. So you have the value of x with you. Okay, and now one more thing. This x is going to be positive, it's not plus and minus. Why? Because this is in the 4th quadrant. 4th quadrant, x is positive, so that's the reason. The value is 2 root 6. You have the x, you have all the 3 sides of a triangle. You can easily find all the 6 ratios. Do find it. Wait, one second. This is not going to be positive, this is going to be negative. This distance is this value and this value is going to be negative, not positive. Okay, so this is negative 2 root 6. You can find all the other ratios by using this value, negative 2 root 6 as this distance. This is 1, this is 5. Okay. Okay, now let's come to the trigonometric angles. Okay, if I am making a triangle and I know this is 90 degree, so whatever angle measurement is this is going to be my theta. Now I am defining whether my theta is 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. At which angle my theta lies, that's what we are going to look for the values. This is a very, very important table in trigonometry that will help you to solve the equations like, for example, sine 60 plus cos 90 and some sort of these equations are going to be solved using this statement. Okay, let's quickly do it using a short trick. What we have is sine at 0, sine at 30. This is theta all the time. Okay. Sine theta, that means sine at 0 degree, my value is going to be here. Sine at 30 degree, value here. Sine at 45 degree, sine at 60 degree, sine at 90 degree. How am I going to fill this table is, look carefully. I am going to write numbers from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Divide everything by 4. Divide by 4, divide by 4, divide by 4, divide by 4. Clear? Under root or first simplify. 0 by 4, 1 by 4, 2 by 4 can be written as 1 by 2. 3 by 4 and 4 by 4 is 1. Under root everything. Under root, under root, under root. What is this? What is this? 1 divided by. Under root 4 is 2. 1 over under root 2. Root 3 by. What is root 4? And this is clear. What did I do? I am writing numbers from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. After writing these numbers, divide everything by 4. Simplify it. 1 by 2 and this is 1. Under root everything. This becomes 0. Root 1 is 1. Under root 4 is 2. This is 1 over under root 2. This is root 3 by 2 and this is 1. Next step. What was these? These were the values of my sine theta. These are the values of my sine theta. Now what is cos theta? Cos theta will be, take it upwards. This is last one, take it upward. Second last, take it at the second position. This one, keep it over here. This one here and the 0 comes here. I am following this. This comes here. These two are same. This goes here and this goes there. Tell me the values here. I am going to fill it properly. This is 1. This. Root 3 by 2. This. 1 by under root 2. This. 1 by 2 and 0. Clear? I am just shifting their places. Nothing else. Clear? That means cos at 0 degree is 1. Cos at 30 degree is root 3 by 2. Cos 45 is 1 by root 2. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. Cos 90 is 0. Sine and cos at 45 degree are same. 1 by root 2 and 1 by root 2. Clear? Now, what is tan theta? Sine upon cos. Sine divided by cos. 0 divided by 1. 0. I have nothing and I am dividing it in 1 people. 0. I have one thing and I am dividing it in 0 people. Infinite. Clear? 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2. Now look here for those who have problem in fraction division. 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2. This is what I have to do. Can I write it like this? 1 by 2 in the numerator, root 3 by 2 in the denominator. This is what it means by dividing fractions. 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2. How do we divide fractions? 1 by 2 as it is. This division or this division converts into multiply and the below fraction reciprocates. This is root 3 by 2. I am going to write it 2 by root 3. Denominator becomes numerator or whenever it goes up, it just flaps. 2 by root 3. This and this cancels. So what is left? 1 by under root 3. Next, 1 by 2 divided by 1 by root 2. 1. Very good. Root 3 by 2 divided by 1 by 2. Root 3 by 2 divided by 1 by 2. Root 3 by 2 as it is. This division converts to multiply and this 2 goes up. Answer is under root 3. Is this clear? Now what next we have is the other 3 reciprocal ratios. How do we fill it? Cosecant is 1 over sine. Secant is 1 by cos. This is 1 by tan. Fill these values by yourself quickly. You just have to reciprocate it. This is 0. 1 by 0 which is infinite. Don't write 0 over here. 1 by 2 only 2. 1 by root 2 only under root 2. Root 3 by 2, 2 by root 3 and 1. Reciprocal is 1 over 1 which is 1. Don't confuse it over here. This is 0. We are doing 1 by 0 which is infinite. Fill this properly. Yes, all the values are filled. Kindly check your values. We have just reciprocated them. Okay. Alright, what we are doing now is we are combining what we have learned till now. This is your ratios and this is your angles defined at these particular ratios. Question says you have to find the two line segments BC, this line segment, and AC. When theta is this and you know this theta is 30 degree. If this is my theta, first step is to define what is your opposite, what is your hypotenuse and what is the adjacent. This is my hypotenuse, this is my adjacent side and this is the opposite side. Question wants me to find this adjacent and hypotenuse. What I already know is opposite. Okay. Now from this relationship, can we find anything which shares a relationship between opposite and adjacent, opposite and hypotenuse? Opposite and hypotenuse, that means sine theta. If I write sine, I know sine theta is opposite upon hypotenuse. What is theta? Sine 30 degree. I know the opposite 5 and I have to find hypotenuse. What is sine 30? Sine 30, 1 by 2 equals to 5 over hypotenuse. So what is my hypotenuse? This comes here and 2 is multiplied, so this is 10 centimeters. Next thing. Now anything that shares the relationship between opposite and adjacent, tan theta. So my tan theta equals to opposite upon adjacent. Opposite side is 5, adjacent is what I have to find, and this tan 30. What is tan 30? 1 by root 3 equals to 5 over adjacent. My adjacent side is 5 root 3 centimeter and this is 10 centimeter. So this is an example where we are combining both ratios and angles. This is how you have to perform a question. Okay. Okay, another question is at your screen. It says you have to find the angles now. You know this is 3 centimeter, this is 6. You have to find the angles. Now, let's suppose I am finding this angle first. So this is theta. This side is adjacent. This is opposite. Okay. Any ratio that identifies the relationship between opposite and adjacent. No, opposite and hypotenuse, because I don't know the adjacent. First option is to find it using the Pythagoras theorem. 6 square equals to 3 square plus x square. 6 square minus 3 square is x square. 25 equals to x square. You find the value x, which is 5, but this is of no use. We know the two sides. Two sides are enough to get the angle. Opposite and hypotenuse. Opposite and hypotenuse. This is measured by sine theta. If I am writing sine theta, which is equal to opposite upon hypotenuse, and I know theta is what I have to find. But I know opposite and hypotenuse. Opposite is 30, h is 6, this is 1 by 2. My equation is sine theta equals to 1 by 2. At what theta? The value of sine is 1 by 2. At what theta? This is all theta. The value of sine is 1 by 2. Sine 1 by 2 is at theta 30. Now, let's take this as theta now. Clear? At what, like this is the theta and I need the link between opposite and hypotenuse. Again, sine theta equals to opposite upon hypotenuse and simply writing 1 by 2 opposite upon, now if this is theta, this becomes adjacent, this becomes opposite. So sine theta equals to adjacent upon hypotenuse. not sin theta. Now I have to find the value of cos theta. Adjacent is 3, simply writing 1 by 2. At what theta cos is 1 by 2? At what theta cos is 1 by 2? 60 degree. So the value of angle P is 60 degree and this was angle R. You don't have to do this as well. Why? Because once you know angle R, this is 30 degree, this is 90 degree. By using the angle sum property, we can easily say PQR equals to 360. You have to find angle P. Other two are already known. 360 minus 90 plus 30 is 120, which is equal to 60 degree. This is 180. 360 degrees of polygons of this quadrilateral. For triangles, this is 180. 180 minus 120, which is 60. Clear? So you can opt any method. Either you can find the side, you can find the 3 sides first, you can find the 2 angles by using different methods, different ratios, sine and cos. Otherwise, find one angle is going to be 90 degree. You can do the angle sum property. Clear? Alright, let's see a few more questions. This sort of questions will be very clear once you remember this table. Just draw it twice or thrice with your own hand. Using that trick, you will yourself understand sine 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2 and 1. Reciprocated, and for this just divide sine and cos. It is saying 2 tan square 45. We are going to do this first. Deal with the degrees first. Tan square 45. Tan 45 is 1. 1 square is 1. 1 times 2 is cos square 30 degree. What is cos 30? Root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 just square minus sine square 60. That means this and this gets cancelled. Answer is only number 2. This question, 1 minus tan square 45. 1 minus tan square 45. Tan square 45 is 1. 1 square is 1. 1 minus 1, 0. Sorted. Otherwise, you can also use an identity over here. A square minus B square. A plus B times A minus B. 1 plus tan 45. 1 minus tan 45. Tan 45 is 1. 1 plus 1 times 1 minus 1, answer is going to be 0. But usage of this identities must be on your fingertips. In one of the videos, I'll show you all the identities that are going to be used over here. But in order to simplify the equation, we generally use these identities. Okay, this question now. This is the question and these are the 4 options. 2 tan 30. 2 times, what is tan 30? Tan 30, 1 by root 3. Divided by 1 plus tan square 30. This square it, you get 1 by 3. Simplify it, above you get 2 root 3, at the bottom you get 4 by 3. This goes up. Three under root 3, 2. This above 3 can be written as root 3 times root 3. This and this gets cancelled. You get root 3 by 2. So sine 60. What is sine 60? Root 3 by 2. Answer. Clear? You have to put in the values, frame the table and then solve the questions. I hope today's video is clear. We have done a lot of topics. Go and revise it from your booklets and clear for more doubts. Okay?